Honestly, the fastest hack to building multiple six-figure or even seven-figure success is not really what you're thinking, because I think that most people believe that what it takes is like some secret strategy or formula or tactic or like a platform that you haven't touched yet or this like magic funnel that you haven't figured out or used. And it's really not. I really spent a lot of time analyzing successful businesses over the last few years and really looking close to see, okay, but why? Why is this person successful? Like, what is going on? And what I've really come to understand is honestly that success comes down to that personal inner work that goes behind the person and the business, right? So, the personal development aspect is really crucial. And part of the reason for this is that for us to build success, at the end of the day, what we need is really unwavering certainty in our belief in ourselves and the thing that we want, in our vision, just to keep on going and keep on moving forward, no matter how many obstacles and challenges life will bring us our way, because there's always going to be an obstacle, a challenge, a thing that's going to show up. So at the end of the day, what's really important is for you to be able to get up faster, move faster, and stay connected to the energy and power of, I know what's possible for me. And I think that that's where people lose the way very, very often, right? Because, they start doing something and they're like, I'm going to follow this strategy. I'm going to do this thing. And you take action and you're doing the thing and all is going great until something happens and you get derailed and you're like, uh-oh, I'm stopping or I'm sobbing or life is falling apart for a minute. And then you get yourself together again, because we always do. And then it's like, okay, let me start again. And then you start again and you little by little start building momentum. And then boom, somebody asks you for a refund or you have an issue or whatever thing, and you stop again and you're living in the start stop world. Start stop. It's impossible for you to build real momentum and real power in a place of start stop, right? For you to really be able to build success, whether it's six figures, multiple seven figures, whatever, like 20 figures, whatever success looks like for you, I think that it comes down to you not having to be in a place where you're stopping so often, because your business needs you. Your audience, your clients need you, right? These things live and exist because of you. But if you're not present for them, if you're not really being able to show up, if you are not able to deliver the goods because you're in your head and you're in self-doubt or you're in imposter syndrome or in fear or whatever that is, well, it just makes everything so much harder. And I really believe, and I mean, it's more than I believe, I see it in other people and I've seen it in myself, right? In my own business, I really focus so much on personal development since the beginning, not on purpose, if I'm being honest. In the beginning, I did not know that I was going to go into this like inner journey and spiritual growth and personal development or all these different things that I now kind of really almost advocate. I didn't know any of that. I was a naive little girl who was living her happy life and launched her business, and then suddenly came face to face with the obstacles and triggers and challenges that are part of building success. And I found myself looking for support in different ways and into the spiritual world and into the law of attraction and personal development and mindset work and limiting beliefs and like all of these things that felt like a new world to me and a new language to me almost when I uncovered them. And what's happened is that over the years, the deeper I go into these topics, and when I say the deeper, I mean like the deeper within myself, that I really understand who I am and how to be more in control. I call it like emotional maturity, right? You develop this emotional maturity and you get to this place where you're like, okay, I understand. Well, the more in flow that I am, and the more in flow that I am, the more powerful content I create. And the more powerful content I create, the more success that I have. And so the interesting thing is that when I look at a lot of these leaders that I follow, that I really like enjoy their content, I purchase their content, I see people who clearly have done a lot of inner work. And you can tell by the way that they speak, by the things that they say. And you can also tell by the level of certainty and peace within them. And, that's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence that somebody who's done inner work is really successful. It really is not. I really believe that what it takes for you to get to that next level that you really desire for yourself is for you to keep on working on yourself and investing in yourself and investing in becoming the person that you know you're meant to be, right? The becoming the person that you know that you're meant to the things that you're meant to create, right? So I think that that's a really important thing. And honestly, I feel like it's the biggest and fastest hack to building the success that you want. I definitely feel like it's been the fastest hack for me. But it's like there's a little caveat to that because, I've, like I was saying, since the beginning, I've been working in personal development for myself and my mindset, and I've read books and I've worked with people, all the different things. But honestly, I feel like I was still holding back without realizing it because I was keeping a lot of my growth surface level. Number one, because I was doing a lot of it on my own and buying books and listening to podcasts and watching like little courses, but not really working with people that were at the level that I needed to be shown, basically. And then when I started working with coaches who were at that level and that really taught me what it was like, it was a big difference. But then also hiring people, working one-on-one with them, that has been a really big change for me personally too. I started working with a coach this year, and the work with her has really transformed my life. And it's been because I've been able to kind of regulate my nervous system and stay focused and stay connected to truth. I think that what happens too often as entrepreneurs is that we get caught up on the story that we're telling ourselves about our lives or about what's happening, and like we're giving meaning to everything. And I don't think that that's going to be the solution, or that's going to get you to where you want to be ever, because if you're too caught up on the story or too blind to see the truth that's right in front of you and the possibility that's right in front of you. So working with people close, really closely to them, is going to make a big difference. And I think that that's why when you then work on yourself, your message is going to evolve inevitably, and you're going to speak to those ready to invest clients because you're ready yourself and you've taken the leap of faith and you're leading these people in a more powerful way. Like if you're here saying, I want to work with leaders and I want to work with action takers and I want to work with people who have the money and who are looking for results and who are, resourceful and who are not going to need my hand holding and who are willing to pay and who are willing to invest, all these different things, you have to be the leader for those people. But the only way for you to be the leader for those people is for you to be a leader, period, for yourself. You need to lead yourself. You need to master yourself first, right? And I think that that's really important and part of that inner work that needs to happen, right? When you do that, when you become this person, you are going to inevitably attract those people straight in as well. So that is what I feel is the fastest hack to multiple six figures, multiple seven figures. And that's going to really allow you to attract those ready to invest clients. Speaking of which, I do have a training at readytoinvestclients.com where I really go super deep into teaching you what it takes for you to speak to and attract those ready to invest clients from a messaging perspective, like strategic perspective. And then a little bit in the deeper side of like, okay, what else is new? What else is necessary for you to bring in those people? So hopefully all of this made sense. Make sure that you like, you follow, you subscribe, and you follow me everywhere at Fabi Paolini, because I'm always bringing up really powerful content in all the different platforms and places. And I can't wait to see you.